Okay, guys, looks like we are live. Let me check a few things before we get completely started. Glad to have you guys on. Sorry, I'm just a minute late. Hold on one sec. Okay, guys, looks like we are just making sure everything's running smooth, and then we'll kind of get back. We'll get into the content of for tonight. Should be a good hangout. I'm really excited about this one. I got some live. Let me check a few things before we. Sorry about that. Yeah, just excited about what we have for tonight. Got some new things in the works. Well, not in the works. I have them going now, and just really excited. And there's a few new things that are coming out here in the next week or so. So I'm really excited about what we have for everyone tonight. Okay. I'm checking, making sure. Let me check Facebook one more time, and we will be ready for liftoff. Okay. Alrighty, we are good to go now. Cool. So looks like we have quite a bit of people on, so pretty excited about this one. If you guys do have any questions while we're talking here, obviously put them in the comments below. I have a Facebook section and then a just a WordPress comment section too if you don't want to do the Facebook style. But again, just really excited about tonight. We won't go more than an hour. I always like to keep these semi-short. I know some people like to do long hangouts. It's not really my style. I know your time is valuable and important, and you got other things to do besides just staring at your computer all night. So I'll definitely keep this under an hour, but again, we do have some pretty darn valuable content. So again, if you don't know me, my name is Nick Arapoulos. Let me just share with you my story real quick. I won't be real long and drawn out about this because I'm sure if you are on here, you probably have a good idea of where I come from. And I'm kind of tie together some other areas of my past life, so to speak, that kind of relate into the stuff that I'm doing now. So basically, you know, my name is Nick Arapoulos. I'm 26 years old. I will be 27 coming in a couple weeks, August 6th. That's almost like a week. Yeah, coming up. So almost going to be 27 years old. I'm getting to the point where, you know, birthdays aren't that exciting anymore. They used to be really fun, but now they're just getting, you know, protocol now. But anyway, so, you know, I started this journey out to make money online quite a bit of years ago, 4.5 years ago or so. And my first about 2.5 to 3 years, I struggled tremendously. It sucked at the time. And I'm sure a lot of people on this line can relate to that story because a lot of people do come on and struggle online. And, you know, I didn't even realize that for a long time. I just felt like I was simply the only person that was not getting results online. So it felt frustrating, but at the same time, when I felt like everyone else was succeeding, I was like, if they can do it, I can do it too. So, um, so basically, you know, I kept moving forward, kept pushing, kept going. You know, I bought product after product. I got launch after launch. Everything that the gurus were pushing out, I bought because, you know, I'm a very optimistic person, and when I see something that's very enticing, I want to believe the best in it, even though, you know, that wasn't necessarily the case for everything that I bought, or even the majority that I bought. A lot of the stuff, you know, they're promising me that I would live this lavish lifestyle. I would be flying in the fancy jet, the fancy private jets, the fancy sports cars, mansions, that type of stuff. And like I wanted that, but, you know, basically I didn't get there. So, basically I just kept moving forward, and finally, I just kept plugging along, kept learning things, kept growing myself, kept building up my value, and eventually got to a system that really taught me some things. And I got around the right people, got around the right mentorship, got around the right coaching, and we're going to touch on a few of those keys here later on. But just got around a good environment that allowed me to have success, really uplifting and inspiring. And that's what I always want to do on all my videos, all my hangouts. I really just want to inspire you. I mean, regardless of what you're doing, whether you're going after, trying to be an actor or, trying to write a book, whatever it is you're going after, you're trying to be a sports athlete, you're trying to be a businessman, you're trying to do this online business stuff that we are doing, regardless of what you're doing, I really want to inspire you to keep moving forward. Because, if I would have quit a while back and just gone back to, not just giving up on my dream, basically, I would not be where I am today. Obviously, it was a tough journey, and I would have rather just made it a lot more simple and a lot more success quicker. It was worth it, and if I wouldn't have made those initial steps, if I wouldn't have took action in the beginning and just made a decision that eventually I will get to where I want to be, even if it's not right now, and even if it's not in the near future, I will eventually get there, and it'll be worth it, because time is going to elapse no matter what. Okay, so you can decide that even if it's 10 years down the road that you'll get to a point where you want to get, it's worth it. It's worth it, rather than, because that 10 years is going to come regardless of if you're going after your dreams or not. Like, you can stay in that same pattern for over and over and over until that 10 years comes up again, and then you'll wish back 10 years ago that you did make that decision. So just keep moving forward with your dreams. I can't stress that enough. I was sharing a story today about, when I was growing up, I was a big baseball player, and that's all I ever focused on. It's all I ever wanted to do. And my main focus, what I wanted to do, was actually play Major League Baseball. Now, I did not get there. That is a pretty large feat if you do get there. A lot of the guys some of the best guys I've ever played with didn't even make it. So I really admire and respect everyone that actually gets to the major leagues. But I did have another goal, and my goal was to play Division I college baseball. And I did that. And it wasn't an easy path whatsoever. A lot of guys will just go to high school, and then they'll go straight to D1. They'll go to the nice D1, and then, it's just living the good life there for a while. And that was not even the case for me. And that's what most guys do when they go to Division I. But what happened to me was that I actually, I went to high school. I did okay, not great. And, no D1s would want me at that point. And, it was kind of a hard pill to swallow. But I said, it's worth it to keep on moving forward and try and get there. And there's other routes to get there. And basically what I did, I went to junior college. And the route to junior college is not easy. And I went to this junior college, and it was a humbling experience because it probably wasn't the best junior college either. And I just kind of took what I had left, because I didn't have a whole lot of options at that point. I didn't have a very good year my last year, and no one really wanted me, and it kind of sucked. So I got to that college, and I did okay in the fall. But what they basically told me is that I was redshirted, which basically means that you can't play the first year. So again, another step in this process, and it wasn't ideal, but I just kept moving forward. I kept doing it, kept with a positive attitude. I was grateful for what I had, and just kept moving forward. So the next year came, and I played quite a bit. I was splitting time with some guys and stuff like that, and I finished off with a really good year. And then I came back the next year and had a really, really good year. I actually had an amazing year, which was really fun and cool. And then I got a call from this Division I that said they wanted me. So I had that in mind and goal. And I eventually got there because, I did whatever it took. I think a lot of people, and most people, wouldn't actually go through the steps of going to junior college, sitting out the first year, and then playing 2 more years to get to the junior college. And mind you, I didn't even tell you this, but this junior college was in the middle of nowhere. So it was just like, go to school, play baseball, and that's it. There was nothing else to do in this place, except for to go to Walmart every once in a while. That was kind of the highlight, to go hang out and stuff. That's ridiculous. But I just want to share that because, like I said before, it's all about staying persistent and going after what you want and doing whatever it takes. If it takes going to junior college, it takes sitting out a year, it takes going the long route to get to where you want to go, it's going to be worth it in the end. So do whatever it takes. If it's your dream and you really want to do whatever it takes to get there. Okay, because it's going to be worth it in the end. I'm so proud of the fact that I went to Division One. I mean, it was a lifelong dream. I was playing among the best in the whole nation, so it was just a dream come true. And if I just would have given up right out of high school just because no one wanted me at that point, then I would have looked back on so many regrets, how I could have got there, how I should have got there, how I would have got there if I took the necessary steps. And I'm glad that I did. So just live life with no regrets, make a decision, and take action on that decision. Okay. I want to share another cool story I heard today. It was a good metaphor on success and in life in general. And that's the thing I just want to talk about, like, success in general. I'm not talking about just business, online business, that type of stuff. All success relates to each other, and you can learn a lot from each success story and experience that you have. And basically this story is talking about the key to success is making that jump. Okay, making that leap of faith of life. You're standing on the edge of the cliff of life, I think is how he described it. I think it was Steve Harvey that was making this video. It was a really cool video. He's talking about, it's all about making that jump, but a lot of people won't make that jump. Okay, and this reminds me of a story because I was on the phone a few weeks back, and this lady was talking about how will I know if this will work? And you don't know. But you have to take that leap. You have to take that jump of faith, because that's what all successful people do. Okay, so a lot of people won't take that jump because they are scared that their parachute won't open. Okay, metaphorically speaking, they're scared that parachute won't open. They're scared that they'll hit the ground. They'll hit a cliff, a rock, or whatever it is. They might get scraped up a little bit. They're scared of all that, and they're letting that fear stop them from moving forward and taking that jump. But successful people know that they will eventually land. Their parachute will open. They might hit a cliff. They might hit a rock. They might get twirled up in the wind and all this crazy stuff. It might happen. But they know eventually that parachute is going to open and they're going to land successfully. Okay, so just a cool one, and he ended it off like, so basically, you can stand on the ledge, that ledge forever. We're speaking metaphorically here. You can stand on that edge of life and never make that jump, never make that leap of faith, and you'll be safe. You'll be good. Nothing will harm you, but you will never be soaring. Okay, and I think that's what a lot of people settle for these days. They're cool with just keeping that same routine, staying at their regular job, staying in the boring life that they're not happy with. I'm not saying that jobs are bad. If you like your job, that's awesome. I think you should keep doing it. But a lot of people say that they're not happy when they're at that job. So you can stay safe. You can stay in that same pattern forever, and you'll be safe. But you'll never soar. You will never experience everything that life has to offer. You'll never get to travel the world. You'll never get to give your family the life that they deserve. You'll never be able to look back on life and say, I was proud of that. And it all starts with that leap of faith. Okay? So, just make the jump. It might be scary. It might be tough in the beginning. And you might not have success right away. But, again, it's worth it. And, I'm so thankful and blessed that I took that leap of faith, and I just kept moving forward, and eventually I knew I was going to be able to open my shoe. Okay, so let's kind of get into more of the specifics. I know, kind of the title of this is, let's get you results, and whatever you're doing, whatever type of business opportunity you're in, whether you have an online or offline business, whether you do affiliate marketing, whether you're in any company, Wake Up Now, ILN, any network marketing company like ACN, Amway, anything like that, we can get you results, okay? Because there's a reason why. I want to explain how you actually make money, okay? With opportunities, with affiliate marketing and stuff. Basically, it comes down to traffic, okay? So say you have an offer. Say you're part of Wake Up Now, and your goal is to recruit people in, right? So you need to be constantly talking to people, constantly showing people the opportunity. If you're in affiliate marketing, you need to constantly be showing new people to your offer, whatever you're selling. If you're in an empowered network, you need to be showing people continually what the products are, what the opportunity is all about. You need to get a continuous flow to these offers, okay? Because you have to get a percentage of those people to start signing up and start joining, and that's how you're going to get a lot of people joining, and you're going to make a lot of money, okay? So keep that in mind. You know, it's all about getting people to it. Now, what do most people do when they see an opportunity? They see this cool sales video saying, hey, you need to recruit people in to make money. If you recruit this amount of people, and they recruit this amount of people, and they recruit this amount of people, then you'll be rich. That's basically how it is. But they don't really teach you that you need traffic to get there. They don't teach you how to get that traffic there. A lot of them will just tell you, hey, do whatever it takes. And that's true, you got to do whatever it takes, but most people believe that whatever it takes is just, going out and talking to your family and friends, going out and talking to your current networks, hitting up random strangers on Facebook, hitting up random strangers in Walmart, bookstores, shopping malls, that type of stuff. And it's not even going after the right types of leads. Leads is that we're talking about. These are just people. Basically, we're talking about people. So you're kind of going after anybody that will even listen to you. And it's a tough process because you're going to be shut down a lot more than people are going to say yes to it. So you go up to the random stranger, you go up to Aunt Betty, Aunt Sue, you say, hey, I got a cool opportunity where you can make a lot of money. The majority of them are going to say no, or they're just going to be like, okay, I'll take a look at it just to help you out, but I probably won't join. That's the type of stuff because they're not the people that really are business minded. They're not the people that have dream, have vision, and just understand that there's a way to make money from home. They just need to be led in the right direction, have the right system, have the right mentorship, be led in the right direction so that they can have results. Okay, they're not the type of people. So the type of people that you want is what I call, not just me, a lot of people call this, is highly targeted, pre-qualified leads. And what does that mean? I know it's kind of just a mouthful. Basically what it means is just people that understand that there is a way to make money from home. They understand that, they are business minded. They see there's potential, and they see that they can do it because they believe in themselves, and they have a strong desire. They have goals. They have, they have a desire to live the life that they want. Those are the type of people. Those are pre-qualified, highly targeted leads. And it's all about getting those type of leads coming to you, okay? Switch that paradigm where you're chasing after people. I mean, just like take a metaphor like this. Like say there's a guy, say in a bar, there's a guy and he sees a really cute chick out there, and he goes out there and he approaches her, and she kind of rejects him, but he keeps going and keeps going and keeps going. It's kind of like the same thing where that girl's just going to she's just a little freaked out by it, and she says, I don't want it. And he just keeps chasing and keeps chasing. He's not in a leveraged position. Okay, it's just like this. If you keep chasing after people, if you keep, like, you're on Facebook hitting up people or shopping malls, bookstores, if you just keep running after people and chasing after people, they're just going to, kind of stand back and say, I don't want this. Like, it's weird that you keep chasing me. So what we want to do is get those type of people coming to us, okay? We leverage the power of systems and we get them coming to us. And the best system that I've used up to date is YouTube, okay? Basically, if you're on this hangout, there's a good chance that you first found me on YouTube, okay? Just think about it for a second. I'm sure you can kind of conjure up the fact that the first place you did see me was on YouTube, because everyone tells me that they found me on YouTube. Everyone says you're all over YouTube, okay? And how did I do that? I did that by taking action. First of all, I made one video, I made 2 videos, I made 3 videos, I made a bunch of videos that all sucked. Okay, I was gonna be straight with you. They sucked, and no one saw them, and no one liked them, and I was like, what the heck am I doing? This is ridiculous. I look like a zombie. I'm talking like I was like this, like staring at the camera, like not knowing what to say, stumbling over my words. Not good videos at all. But I kept taking action, and I kept learning things, and I kept going and going and going and going until eventually, I kind of tweaked some things and figured some stuff out, and I got to the point where I wanted to be. So it's really cool to finally finally figure this stuff out. And I've been using this stuff for the last year and a half or so, just for recruiting people into my business. That's basically what I do. I just recruit people in, and I set all these videos up, and I don't really talk to many people besides the fact that they'll see my video, they'll do what I tell them to do on my video, they'll see the information that I give them, and then sometimes they'll hit me up on Facebook and say, hey, saw your video, can you share with me some more information? I said, sure. What do you need to know? Blah, blah, blah. Boom, they're in. Okay, it's just like that. They're chasing me now. Theoretically, metaphorically, I'm that girl in the bar now. I'm just sitting there looking cute, and all the guys are coming to hit on me. I mean, that's basically what it is, and it's really easy. It's not like I'm chasing, having to try and convince people, and that's just how I run my business now. And I have people constantly coming to me every single day asking me what I'm all about. And I always have people hitting me up like, hey, what's your YouTube strategy all about? What's all about? And most of the time I'm just like, hey, if you want to know my YouTube stuff, you got to get on my team. And I kind of felt I did that for a while just because I want to keep focus on what I was doing. And to some extent, I kind of felt a little selfish, but at the same time, I just wanted to keep a major focus on what I was doing and what I am doing. I want to keep a focus on that and help the people that took action on the information that I have, because they're part of my team, they're part of my tribe. That's where my focus was. But I wanted to try something out because there's a system, and I'm going to introduce you to this system too. It's actually free right now. And so basically what they're doing is they're selling the first offer. Instead of doing like $25, $47, $97, that type of stuff, they decide that they're just going to sell a $7 offer. And they just get crazy turnout sales, just like constantly, boom, 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 boom. And that kind of inspired me to do something. I just wanted to try it out, see what it was all about. And what I decided to do was create my little YouTube Crusher course. That's what I call it. And basically, this is exactly what I do on a daily basis. When I pump out videos, this is exactly what I do from start to finish. And I'm selling that for $7. Okay? So if you do want that, there'll be a button below to get access now or whatever. I think it's a yellow button. If you want that for $7, it's all yours. Just you can make a quick PayPal payment, and it's all yours. And that's what I wanted to share with you basically tonight. This course will show you exactly what I've been doing for the last year and a half to have the massive results that I have, to have people chasing me down. So that's available for you right now. Now I'm just testing this. This isn't just a fake scarcity ploy like a lot of marketers do. I will literally be taking this down in, I want to say, less than 2 weeks. It depends on a few things, and I'll be explaining it here in a second. But basically, the reason is I'm sharing this because I want to help people. And obviously, I'm selling it for $7. I'm not really making money off it. That's not why I'm doing it. The reason I'm doing it is because I want to help people, and I want to make it extremely affordable to anyone that has a strong desire to succeed. And if you tell me that you don't have $7, then you don't want it bad enough. Like, flat out. Like, don't tell me you don't have $7 and then tell me you want it as bad as you want to breathe. I kind of get sick of hearing that kind of stuff when people say, oh, I want this so bad, I'm a 10, I'll do whatever it takes. And they say that because it sounds good. And I used to do that too. I used to say, I want this so bad because it sounded good. But when it came time to take action, to invest, then you're like, oh, I don't know about that. I don't have this type of money. Well, then you don't really want it as bad as you want to breathe. You don't want it as bad as you will do anything what it takes. If you don't have $7, then you should not even be here. Okay, like, I understand, like, I was at a low point once upon a time, but if I wanted something and I saw that there was a lot of value in it and it was $7, I could go out to the neighborhood for like an hour and figure out how to get $7. Okay, so if you're serious and you want to get that $7, down below it'll show you everything on what to do. I actually just shared this with my sister, and she put up 2 videos in the last 2 days, and one of them was already on the first page and one was on the second page within a couple minutes of uploading it. So basically what that means is people will start typing stuff in, and your videos will be on the first or second page right after they type it in. They'll see your video, they'll see you, they'll relate and connect to you, and then when you tell them what to do, whether that's go to your website, check out your system, whatever it is, they do it. And my sister just did it, and she's she's not technically savvy or anything like that. She's not crazy smart. I mean, she's smart. I'm not saying anything bad about my sister, but it's not like this takes an extraordinary person to do. Okay? So if you follow the stuff that's in there, you will get results if you take action on it. Okay? So, if you want that, $7, and like I said, it is only going to be up for another week or so. Okay, I just wanted to test this out. I probably will release this again later on, and it will not be at a $7 price point. And that's the straight facts, because I've actually been thinking about doing this and really taking it hard. So if you want to check it out, below it is. So that's basically what I wanted to share with everyone here. Another thing that I want to share with is that the system that actually taught me this $7 strategy is this thing called Ipas 2. Okay, and we are launching. As far as I know, it will be within the next, I want to say week, but it might be 2 weeks. We're not real sure, but it probably is in that framework. So basically, this is a system that's going to do the same type of thing. It's going to share incredible value for $7, and then it's going to go through this process and show you exactly why you need to get this, why you need to get that, why you need to get this, and it's part of Empower Network. Okay, and this thing is really going to blow up everything. Okay, and right now, before it actually launches, it is free. So there is another link below. It's a gray button, and you can get your free account there for when it does launch. Okay, so this, honestly, I've looked at this stuff, and based on everything I can look at, and based on everything that I've learned from all the leaders, this is honestly going to revolutionize things, because it turns things into a franchise style business for online marketing. Okay, so basically all you have to focus on is driving traffic. Like we talked about, you can take this YouTube method and use it in Ipas 2, just drive traffic, and you will see results. Before, it's all about driving traffic, but you also have to connect with that traffic. You have to build a relationship with that traffic, because a lot of people won't buy in the first spot. They have to be continually, shown the opportunity, shown the business, show the product in order for them to actually want to do it, because it takes about 6 to 7 exposures before someone does it. And there's a lot of emailing involved, there's a lot of just connecting with people on Facebook after the videos, that type of stuff. With Ipas 2, it's all about sending traffic to the offer, and you will make money. Now, with that said, I cannot guarantee anything, okay, just from a compliance standpoint, but based on everything I see, all it takes is just driving traffic, and you'll see results, okay? That's what I firmly believe. And again, it is free right now, and then anyone that has an Empower Network account will get it for free when it launches if you don't sign up right now. But that's where all my resources, and that's where all my energy and all my skills are going to be pointed at Ipas 2, just because I see so much potential. I see so much duplication from complete newbies. That's what I see, and I see that based on facts and stats, not just wishful thinking and that type of stuff. So basically, that's where my focus is, and obviously, as people probably already know, my focus is Empower Network. So I focus on my team, but I just wanted to provide people that were not in my team and don't want to get involved in my team and Empower Network, because whatever, some people don't like Empower Network, which is fine. They want to do their own thing, Wake Up Now, Ingresso, whatever it is. They just want to do affiliate marketing, CPA offers, and stuff like that. Basically, I put all my focus into Empower Network. Sorry, something that just distracted me real quick. Something looked funny on my computer. I'm not sure what that is. But anyway, so that is where I focus on my team now, because as you probably heard before, my focus now is to helping get 10 people to their first $10,000 in 60 to 90 days. And that's going to happen, and the way I can do that is to plug you into Empower Network and use my YouTube stuff to actually achieve those results in
Empower Network. And now it'll be Ipas. Okay, Ipas is part of Empower Network. It's all kind of the same thing, but it's going to be so much more effective. And it honestly is all about sending the traffic to Ipas, and you'll start to get results. Okay, so that's really it. That's what I wanted to share with you guys tonight. Again, I wanted to make it short and sweet. I just wanted to share some inspiration and then share some facts and stuff like that about my YouTube Crusher course and the Ipas system. So basically both those links are below this video. Check them out. If you want to get them, go for it. I would love to have you on the team. I would love to help you get to where you want to be. But you know, that's it. If you have any more questions, feel free to hit me up. I will check the page one more time, see if we have any comments that popped up. Give me 1 second. Check them out. Okay, guys. Don't seem to have any questions. Just a few comments. Good to see everyone on here. Let's see. Vince, good to see you on here, buddy. And Camry, good to see you again, bud. So it looks like we don't really have any questions, which is good. I think I probably explained everything good enough. So if you guys do have any more questions, hit me up on Facebook or email. However, I got in contact with you for this hangout. But thank you for watching. Thank you for viewing. I always appreciate my viewers. I love you guys. We'll probably have another hangout next week. I can't guarantee that, but we'll do our best. So thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for taking action. For the people that have, I'll check that right after here. So I'll make sure to see who's done it. So anyways, thank you for watching, and we'll talk to you soon. Cheers.